In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on May 2nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Philadelphia 76ers versus Miami Heat, a highly anticipated second-round Eastern Conference series between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Miami Heat has taken on a different tone with the news that Sixers MVP candidate Joel Embiid will be out indefinitely with a fractured orbital bone and a concussion. Embiid will certainly be out for Game 1, and his status going forward is up in the air. The Sixers come into the series following a convincing victory over Toronto in Game 6 of their series, but a victory that cost them Embiid. The Heat made fairly quick work of last year's playoff Cinderella story, the Atlanta Hawks, in 5 games. The 76ers are 3-9-1 against the spread in their last 13 road games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Heat are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games overall. The under is 4-1 in 76ers last 5 overall. The under is 5-0 in Heat last 5 overall. The 76ers are 1-4-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Miami. The 76ers came into the playoffs with so much promise when they were up 3-0 in the series against the Raptors in the first round, but it took them 3 extra games to put away the Raptors, and it cost them big as Embiid injured his orbital at the end of Game 6, which will see him miss at least the first 2 games of this series. The Heat have dealt with injuries all season, and they didn't let it slow them down in the first round against the Hawks. So the advantage definitely goes to the Heat with both teams shorthanded. Miami has covered the spread in 4 of the last 6 at home against Philadelphia, and overall the Heat have covered the spread in 5 of the last 6 at home. Miami's defense is holding opponents to an average of only 97 points per game, which is second best in the NBA during the playoffs. Without Embiid on the court, Philadelphia will have to find a way to make up for a scoring average of 26 points and an average of 11.3 rebounds per game, which will be no easy task against a tough Miami defense. James Harden is likely to take more responsibility in scoring without Embiid on the court, but the 76ers guard is shooting only 40.5% overall. The line is quite hefty for Game 1 of a playoff series, but the loss of Embiid is just too much for the 76ers to overcome on short notice against a deep team like the Heat. While I do think that the 76ers are both skilled enough and well coached enough to compete without Embiid, I don't think they are positioned to win the series without him. In Game 1, Miami will certainly come out with the advantage as Philadelphia tinkers with their sets and lineups in order to succeed without Embiid. Game 1 will be a feeling-out game for Philadelphia, and Miami will feel their way to a double-digit win. So the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While everyone focuses on the offense that Philadelphia loses without Embiid, the defensive end really takes a hit without the big man. Harden's presence already has changed the Sixers from a defensive-oriented team to a more offensive-oriented one, particularly with his limitations on defense. Now, without a rim protector, the Heat should put up high-scoring numbers in this series as they attack the rim and either finish at the cup or kick it out to any number of high-volume three-point shooters. For Philly, their best bet for hanging in these games without Embiid will be to outscore the opposition. Look for Philadelphia to lean on Harden's ability to draw fouls and get to the free throw line, and the three-point shooting of Green and Maxey to keep the game close. With Embiid sidelined, we expect the pace of the game to be faster. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Phoenix Suns. The Dallas Mavericks head to Phoenix to play the Suns today. Dallas is coming off a series win over the Utah Jazz in 6 games. Phoenix beat the New Orleans Pelicans in 6 games to advance to the Western Conference semis. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 111 points on 52.3% shooting and allowing 110 points on 46.2% shooting. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 31.9% from beyond the arc and 80.7% from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are allowing 35.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 35.7 rebounds per game. The Dallas Mavericks are averaging 105 points on 44.4% shooting and allowing 99 points on 44.3% shooting. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting 37.1% from beyond the arc and 78.9% from the free throw line. The Dallas Mavericks are allowing 27.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 37.7 rebounds per game. The Mavericks are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 25-10-1 against the spread in their last 36 games overall. The Suns are 17-7 against the spread in their last 24 playoff games as a favorite and 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 Monday games. The over is 5-2 in Mavericks' last 7 road games. The over is 4-1 in Suns' last 5 overall. The Mavericks are 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Phoenix and 8-21 against the spread in the last 29 meetings. The Phoenix Suns are going to get the benefit of the doubt here because they're at home, and they've won 9 straight games against the Mavs while covering 7 of those meetings. However, the Mavericks were quite impressive in their opening round against the Jazz, mainly on defense, and you have to like the way their role players have stepped up. You can also argue the Mavs have the best player in this series in Luka Doncic. The Mavs lose in the underdog role by an average of just 3 points. Dallas has struggled against Phoenix when it comes to covering the number, failing to cover the number in 21 of the last 29 between the two. However, Dallas is coming off a strong opening round series victory over the Utah Jazz and have covered the number in each of the last 5 on the road. Phoenix struggled in its opening round series with New Orleans after easily winning the Pacific Division and Western Conference regular season titles. Dallas, behind the play of Luka Doncic, will upset Phoenix in Game 1. The Mavs are a team that continues to grow on me, and I think this series can be closer than some think. So the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In the 3 regular season meetings between these teams, we saw 2 unders and 1 over. Dallas struggled to score against the Suns, but they did a pretty good job keeping them in check as well. The most points scored by Phoenix against Dallas this season is just 112, and I would be very surprised for either team to get to that point total in a game that will be partly about feeling out how each team is going to attack the other. Both these teams can slow the pace right down and play solid defense. In the 3 games these teams played this season, they went under 215 points in 2 of them and averaged 209.66 ppg. Phoenix also plays at a pace of 102, which ranks 9th, while Dallas plays at a pace of 97.5, which ranks dead last in the NBA. Along with that, the Mavericks are 53-33-2 in hitting the under this season, while the Suns are 43-45. This should be a slow-paced game and one that is a defensive battle. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.